Being on a game show means that you have a shot at winning a ton of money. But one wrong answer and one slip can mean that thousands of dollars can slip through your fingers instantly, making one desperate to not lose. Here are the biggest game show cheaters who got caught. Khaled El Katatani. 19-year-old Khaled El Katatani won over $100,000 on the show Millionaire Hot Seat, which was the Australian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. After the show aired, Khaled admitted that he didn't win with his knowledge, but instead he read the body language of the host, as well as looking at the faces of audience members and noticing when their faces lit up when the correct answer was read. While it wasn't technically cheating, it was winning the game the wrong way, but he still got to keep his winnings. Charles Ingram. In 2001, Charles Ingram won the British version of the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But before he and his wife could enjoy their winnings, they were put under investigation by the production company and police. After careful review of the show footage, it was revealed that Mrs. Ingram would cough from the audience to indicate which option was the correct answer. They were found guilty by the British courts for conspiring to cheat and steal prize money. Terry Neiss. Terry Neiss watched the show The Price is Right religiously every day for several years, and he started noticing distinct patterns in the retail prices of the items that were on the show. So, when he had his chance to be on the show in 2008, he managed to put out the correct amount on an item during the Showroom Showdown segment and priced it at $23,743. There is another theory that show regular Ted Slauson actually signed out the price with his hands to Neiss, but since audience interaction is encouraged, Neiss wasn't found doing anything wrong. Neil Tejwani. Neil Tejwani was the champion of The Biggest Loser 4, and he went under a lot of fire after he botched his own weigh-in by drinking 2 gallons of water. The water consumption caused him to gain 17 pounds, and his team, the blue team, got to vote out a contestant from another team. Fans were enraged and wrote to the show's producers proclaiming that Neil needed to be eliminated immediately. Imagine how even more mad they got after Neil ended up winning the entire game. Adriana Abinia. Adriana Abinia was on the Spanish show Pasapalabra, which translates to Passwords, as a contestant in 2014. During the part of the show that is basically Name That Tune, the host and the audience members were intrigued with the fact that the cheesecake model was getting every answer right. Then it was noticed that she kept looking down at her phone. It turns out that she was using the Shazam app to find the correct answers. The ruse was laughed off. Michael Larson. In 1984, Michael Larson won well over the equivalent of $110,000 on the show Press Your Luck. He prepared for the game by watching reruns of the show using his VCR and pausing the video to hit the right squares on the screen. Call it cheating or call it studying smart, but he was able to play the game 35 times without hitting the whammy button that would have ended the game. Initially, show producers picked up on Larson's technique and refused to pay him his winnings. They eventually gave in, though, when they didn't want to go into a lengthy legal battle. Thanks for watching our video, folks. Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. And while you're here, maybe you should check out these other videos, and maybe you should consider clicking like and subscribe. Thanks.